What's going on, guys? It's your boy Josh here, bringing you another video today. And today we're doing a Q&A. I asked on Twitter for my followers and just anyone who wanted to ask a question to ask a question, and you people have, so I'm going to answer them. Some of them are actually serious and are actually good questions, others are just a complete piss take, but you know, a lot of them were funny, so why not answer all of them? And some of these questions are going to be pretty context driven, so in order to get them you would need to know sort of some of the players in the EU COD scene pretty well to like understand them, but you know, hopefully you'll be able to pick up who's a warrior and who isn't off of these questions. And we start off first with Paul, or at Hobbsy FPS, and he says, do you think you can win the Hostile League? And that's a pretty good question. I honestly believe that we can win the Hostile League. I also think that we made it a lot harder for ourselves to win it by losing to Hostile. We knew going into the league that our S&D was nowhere near what it should be, and it still isn't. I mean, we won our S&D game against Bulldog, but apparently they're not a very good S&D team either. So our S&D still needs to be improved on, and I think that was the main reason why we lost it. No excuses. They just outplayed us on S&D mainly because we haven't practiced it anywhere near the extent that we should have done. But yeah, I think we can win the Hostile League. Second question is from Liam, or at Odin Excite, and he says, how much do you miss being in Odin? And I wasn't in Odin I was only in Odin for like 2 days. I wasn't even in long enough to see what my GFX were like, so you know. I don't really remember being in Odin, so I'm gonna have to say that I don't miss it much at all, to be honest. Sorry if that makes you feel a little bit upset, but you know, I was only in it for like 2 days, and then the team split because at the time Davey and Looney wanted to go to LAN, and then they ended up not going to LAN, and our team split for no reason, and I'm still annoyed about that to this day, but you know. And the third question is from Waz, my teammate, and he says, who is your favourite teammate? He didn't specify favourite teammate of all time that I've ever teamed with, or favourite teammate right now, so I'm gonna answer both. And my favourite teammate right now is Waz, because he's just a little fucking god and I love him. And we've been teaming for like 3 months or so, I think. I don't know if it's 3 months. I don't even know if this game has been out for 3 months. Let's say 2. It's definitely 2, at least 2. And my favourite teammate of all time is Jack, or Apex. A lot of people won't know him because he decided that he would go and do A-levels at school, which was probably the smarter option, to be honest. I have to admit that was probably the better option for a future. He decided to do A-levels instead of pursuing Call of Duty, which was fair enough. And he's to this day is still my favourite teammate. He is the true Jew, as I say. So yeah. The next question is from PJ, my other teammate, and he says, on a scale of 1 to Keza, how much of a warrior am I? And yeah, I need to think about this one, because you know, I would say PJ is a very good player, but his connection is very good also. So on a scale of 1 to Keza, Keza is insane. Like, that kid just one bombs everything, so not quite there. So I would say maybe like Samo connection. Yeah, a scale of 1 to Kaiser, or 1 to Keza, we'll go with Samo for that one. And then the next question is from Dex, and he says, best clutch situation. That's a hard one, actually. I've never had any clutch situations which actually meant anything. You know, I haven't been to LAN, so obviously I haven't clutched up in a big situation at LAN to keep my team, you know, in the tournament or anything. I actually don't know. I mean, I had like numerous 1v4s in AW, if they even count. But I honestly don't know. And the next question is from Brumi, and he says, "Do you miss me?" Yes, I do. I do miss you, Brumi. I haven't spoken to you in a while, so I do indeed miss you. Next question is from Baldy, or Sam, and he asks, "How did it feel to beat Bulldog Jacko?" And I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good. For me, Jacko is one of those people in the community that you just want to beat no matter what because he's a cocky cunt. So, you know, I got pretty hyped after beating him. Not gonna lie. And, yeah. So, next question is from Johnny. He says, "Who's the biggest warrior you've played against?" Well, he actually said, "Who's the biggest warrior you played against and who's the best player you played against?" Biggest warrior? Johnny mate, you're up there. You really are. You're up there with one of the biggest warriors. Dex is up there. Who else? Jake, my teammate, is up there for definite. That kid one bombs consistently. I actually don't know. Ooh, I might have to go with oh crap, what's his name? Ryan Gray from Tempo. I mean, the guys on Tempo are very good players, don't get me wrong, but their connection is also insane, and Ryan Gray's connection is particularly good because he just one bombs everything. And as I realise this, the game is ended, which isn't good. So we're just gonna keep going. And our next question is, it's a marry, kill, or fuck. And it's out of my teammates was PJ and Unite. That was sent in by Murpha. So, I killed Jake or Unite just because I just can't deal with a mank. I just can't deal with that now. I guess I'd fuck PJ, unfortunately. Don't particularly know why, but yeah, and then I guess I marry was just because he's a little shit, and I could just fucking bully him basically for the rest of my life. Next question is from Genesis, or James, and he asks, "How does it feel teaming with the absolute hype man himself, PJ, in brackets passion?" It's pretty good. The kid's insane. You know, he'll get a two-piece and he just shouts "fuck off," which is pretty annoying. But yeah, no, I love teaming with PJ. Come on, he's a great sub player. He plays the hell really well with Oz, and those two guys are pretty much what you could ask for sub players anyway. And it's another fuck, marry, or kill here sent in by Johnny, and he says, between Johnny, Waz, and Dave motherfucking big-headed Jones. And I killed Johnny just because I don't like his accent, and it really annoys me whenever he says us instead of me. This time I fuck Waz just because he's a dirty little shit, and I marry Dave just because I love Dave, and Dave is sick. And the next one is actually from Dave. He says, "How does one Dave Jones?" Two words, gravity spikes. Some people might not get that, but you know, it's pretty funny, so laugh. And our last question is from Joe, or Sword, and he says, "Rate me on a scale of sheesh to sheesh." Hashtag Josh 6'4" Q&A. It's a scale of sheesh with 2 E's to sheesh with 4 E's, so I'm going to say sheesh with 3 E's. So that's like sheesh. Not quite like sheesh or sheesh. So like sheesh, you know. Yeah, this video has been pretty random, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll probably do these on a monthly basis, more than likely. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.